What's going on, Slot Car family? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another video. This is MP Slot Car, and yes, I am still Massimo. In today's video, what are we going to do? Well, let's backtrack a little bit for a second. About a week ago, I put up a poll on my feed, not an actual poll, a vote. And there's 3 slot cars on it. There was a Porsche 917K, the pink pig livery. There was the Newman Porsche, the yellow and black one with Senna in the cockpit. And we had the 60th anniversary Carrera BMW M4 1/24th scale. Now the Newman Porsche and the BMW were neck and neck at the time of shooting this video, literally 40% each, so very close. I ended up choosing the BMW M4 if the shirt wasn't a giveaway. Mainly because it's the 60th anniversary of Carrera, which is a big accomplishment. 60 years, since 1963 they've been in the hobby. So that's huge and it's a special car. So I figured we'd do that. I am gonna do the other 2 in the review as well, the Newman Porsche and the Pink Pig, the NSR Pink Pig. I will do those as well. But we're gonna tackle this BMW M4 first. So let's head over to the track. We're gonna get it out of the box, take a look at it, go over a few things, and we'll send it around the track, see where it ends up on my leaderboard, and then we'll swap out the tires, some Paul Gage tires, and see how much we can improve. So here it is, the BMW M4 GT3, 60 years of Carrera, the anniversary of Carrera, being in this hobby for 60 years. That's a huge accomplishment. And they chose an awesome car to do this on, at least I think so. We're gonna go over this car too, what I think about it in a second, but I've had this car in my possession now for about 2 weeks. I picked it up from Sunday Slot Cars when me and Raul went over there and did some racing on that. I'll put the video here or here to that video if you haven't seen it yet. So I picked this up then. I haven't run on the track yet. I did open it to take a look at it a little bit, take a look at it a little bit closer. Let's get it out of the box. And it's a very nice red. I'm not sure if it's gonna come up on camera, but it is a nice red on it.
I like it a lot.
Now these BMW M4s, they've grown on me. I actually like these cars now, like in real life. When they first came out, this front end, a lot of people hated it, including myself. I thought it was weird. Traditionally BMWs had they were called kidney grills. Then they had these, which people are calling like lungs or beaver teeth, which I agree with. But the aggressiveness of the car, aggressiveness of the car has grown on me. And I actually like the look of these now. And for this livery itself, it's red. I think it's very nice. It's the Carrera red with the Carrera logo littered all over the car. I think it looks awesome. The red rims, they have grown on me. When I first saw it, I thought, and Raul agreed with me, I thought they should have been black or even white to kind of flow with the Carrera logos. Like a white rim, I think would have looked cool. But the red has grown on me. I actually do like the red rims on this now. And yeah, it's just a nice car. Nice Carrera livery on it for 60 years. 1963. That's a long time to be in this hobby. Great accomplishment. So we're going to use some YouTube magic to get this off its base. Ready? That didn't work. I will get this. Ah!
It's a Ferrari.
As nice as this is, no, it's not about this today. Oh. Now that was a workout, but it worked out. Alright, enough of that silliness. Here is another look at this Carrera 124 BMW M4 GT3, 60 years of Carrera. Like I said, I say it in every Carrera review video. They do a great job on their cars. They all look fantastic. They're nicely detailed. Nice aggressive rear wing. These little hood scoops here. Well, not little, big hood scoops. Got the interior there. Nice driver with a Carrera. So it's focusing. Yeah, it's focusing. Nice Carrera liveried helmet and a red suit to go with it. And again, you know, the interiors are pretty decently detailed on these. Got the roll cage, you can see it over there, in the back there. This Carrera does a great job with these cars. So I do have some Paul Gage tires for this car. They fit. Technically they're not for this car, but they do fit actually perfect. But these are for the 4 GTs, the 911s, the DTMs, and the Corvettes, I believe. That's the code over there, 124 scale, 29148. So we're going to use these, but we're going to run some laps on the stock tires first, see how much we can improve. All right, 4 screws, 2 at the front, 2 at the back here, and your body pops right off. There you have it. Here's a look inside the chassis. So you got your digital chip, headlights, tail lights. You got your double braid here, the Carrera design. What else do we have going on? You got your motor, side winder, and for the gearing, it is a 10-tooth pinion and a 50-tooth gear. So let's see what we can do on the track with this little beast.
Two, one, go.
And I'm just going to skip to the last lap here. I wasn't able to improve after my 5th lap, but the car was pretty consistent. Now, unfortunately, this is one of those cases where the time doesn't reflect on the amount of fun I'm having with this car. And I guess when you're having fun with the car, it doesn't necessarily have to be fast. But while driving this car, I thought it was going to be a lot higher in the leaderboard. I thought it was going to be mid-pack of the 124 scale. It's actually second last. It's in 17th with a 7.1. And it's not terrible. I mean, the car itself, this is probably the most fun I've had driving a 124 scale car. And, you know, recently I've been driving them all. But this one's a lot of fun to drive. It stays in the slot pretty good. I didn't the slot once, and I was pushing it, especially in those last couple laps, trying to beat. I think lap 5 was the best lap I did with the 7.1. I couldn't improve after that. The tires actually provided a decent amount of grip, these Carrera tires, but the back end was all over the place. But it was a controlled drift. Like, you're able to drift this car, it stays in the slot, and you're able to control the drift around the corner. And you saw how many tire walls I knocked over with this thing. Like, it's actually fun to drive. I had a good time driving it. So let's swap out these tires and put on some Paul Gage.
2, 1, go.
So, just like the first run, where I could not achieve a better lap time after my 5th lap out of 10, the same situation here. After my 5th, I could not get a quicker lap time. So these last few laps, unfortunately, I'm not, there's no climax here. I ain't gonna improve. Sorry to spoil it for you. So I have some tire walls to place back. Even with the Paul Gage tires, this car's back end, it likes to drift. And again, that makes this car very fun to drive. I'm actually really enjoying driving this car. Again, the times are not where I thought they would be, but I mean, the fun factor eliminates that. Who cares? So we did a 6.7. We did improve from a 7.1, but we only moved up one spot on the leaderboard. I mean, it is what it is. This car is still a blast to drive. I very much enjoy driving it. And I say this in all my review videos, and it's maybe getting old and repetitive, but there is more pace in this car. I say that in all of them because the more you run them, the quicker they get, the motors break in a little bit more. This car probably has max 40 laps on it at this point. The 20 laps you saw timed on this video, plus a couple of shakedown laps. So I'm gonna say no more than 40 laps on it. So considering, yeah, it's never gonna trouble the top of the leaderboard, I don't think, but it's there. I could get to the mid-pack, I'm sure. For my Carrera cars, at least, so 124 Carrera cars, one of the most fun cars I've had to drive. Just the fact that it drifts very easily, and it stays in the slot. Like, it's a stock guide, it stays in the slot. Very, very easily controlled. I didn't come out of the slot once, and I was pushing like heck. I did the fastest time again on lap 5, and I could not improve after that. It just kept getting a little bit slower, just not a little bit slower, but you know, I could not beat that 5th lap. Both times. But as much as I was pushing and I was setting fast sectors here and there, I just couldn't put a whole lap together. But very fun. Again, yeah, very fun car to drive, and it looks sweet. So that's gonna wrap up this video here, and I hope you all enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments below what you think of this BMW M4 Carrera 60 years edition. I mean, I think it's worth picking up if you're a Carrera collector. It's to commemorate 60 years of them being in this hobby. Awesome. And the car itself looks great. So let me know in the comments below what you think, if you'll be picking one up. This has been MP Slot Car. I will catch you all in the next one. Remember to keep your guide in the slot, and I will see you all soon. Take care. Ciao.